Folks, how are we doing today? It's Andrew down here at Harper Kia, and it's a very exciting day because I have the popular 2025 Kia K5, which has been updated for this year. Let me show you what's new. And here it is, the 2025 Kia K5 midsize sedan, one of the most popular vehicles in Kia's lineup. It's surprising because the midsize sedan segment has been shrinking overall. However, with Kia, the K5 has knocked it out of the park since its inception. Now for 2025, we have a few updates because you know Kia is always keeping their vehicles fresh and unique. Some new styling updates, some new technology updates, not letting any of the competition pass them up. So let me show you what you get new with this 2025 K5. And up front, you can immediately notice some of the updated styling changes, most specifically seen with these headlights here. The K5 has always had their very distinctive amber daytime running lights. They call these the star map lights, and they look even more lightning boltish like on this 2025 model. I think it looks really sharp. It's really going to stand out against everything else in traffic, especially compared to what else is offered in the 2025 mid-size segment. I really like the updates. Of course, we do have our standard LED headlights on this GT line model, plus our LED fog lights. You don't really see fog lights as much anymore, so it's a very welcome surprise to have that on this K5 model. Now, of course, we also have a few other updates. Our bumper has been changed on this model. We kind of have this darkened lower front fascia here, and of course, our radar system for all of our safety and cruise control, adaptive cruise control features that you get on this K5 model. I think this looks really nice. You know, it still does look like a K5 from the prior years, but just a little more sharp, a little more angular, maybe a little more aggressive, you might say, and very, very nicely updated. Now, of course, we also have all new wheel designs for the 2025 Kia K5. These are the 18-inch versions that you get on the GT line. They're gloss black and machine finish. Once again, you know, not as funky as some of the newer SUV wheels you see from Kia, but I think they look really sharp and really cool. Coming around to the side of the vehicle here, not much has really changed. Of course, we have that really nice chrome strip that swoops through into the rear deck lid here. And as you can see, one of the changes that's available not just on GT line, but on all 2025 Kia K5s is this kind of deck lid spoiler that's integrated into the rear trunk, adding to that more sporty look you get with this new model. Of course, around back, we also have some new tail lights and a different lower fascia down here. So as you can see, these kind of star map LED tail lights almost mimic the front daytime running lights that you get on this 2025 Kia K5. They kind of swoop down with a nice sharp angle. Really like the look on that. And of course, as you can see below here, we do have our lower rear diffuser here, a little more aggressive looking. The tailpipes are hidden on this model. However, if you do get the full GT with the upgraded turbo motor, well, you will have your quad tipped exhaust on the K5. So let me know, what do you think? Drop a comment below and tell me, what do you think about the updated styling changes for this 2025 Kia K5? Myself, once again, I think they're very welcome, a nice fresh change to this model. However, you know, opinions are subjective and you might have some other thoughts. But let me know, what do you think about that? And let me show you what's new on the interior of this 2025 Kia K5. And popping open the all-new K5, of course, we do have our wireless entry and exit on this GT line model. And with this GT line model, you have these beautiful optional red Syntex seating material here. Super soft and supple, nice and breathable with the perforation here. Of course, we do have our driver powered seat with two-way lumbar. Love this seat, especially on the wolf gray exterior color. This red really looks great. Let's take a seat. Turn the engine on, close the door here, and show you what else is new on this 2025 Kia K5. And first and foremost, you'll probably notice it up front here is just like much of the other Kia lineup, we have our all-new curved 12.3-inch infotainment display here. As you can see, it has our built-in navigation on here. But here is the home menu on there. Of course, we do have It's a upgraded processor in here, so it's much snappier than the previous generation system. And it also has the ability for over-the-air updates, so you will not be lagging behind when you get this model. You don't have to take it into the dealership to get software updates. It'll do it automatically for you. Plus, I think many people will be happy that this new infotainment system also features wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That was not previously available. You had to plug in on the prior K5 model, so it's a very welcome addition to have that on here. Also, of course, we do have our digital driver's information display here. As you can see, it just kind of curves into one. Really funky looking gauges here. Let me give it a little bit of gas and you can see how they move. I think it is super cool looking. Of course, you can change the setup a little bit. It's not super customizable, but you do have the ability to change some things in the middle here. And of course, we have our sporty GT-Line steering wheel here with our flat bottom, our stereo and audio controls here, and our driver's assistant adaptive cruise control buttons on the right hand side. Now looking over at some other changes on this new updated interior, our HVAC system has been updated as well to match the rest of our Kia lineup. We do still have our 2 physical knobs. However, as you can see, we are on our radio navigation mode here. Simply hit that button right there in the middle and it brings up our automatic dual zone climate control there. Some people love it, some people maybe not so much, but it is the new Kia system. I think it's really sleek and modern looking, really cool. Of course, also down below here, we do have our traditional gear selector for our 8-speed automatic on this model. Our parking brake electronic, our auto hold, our button to bring up our cameras, as you can see here. And Kia has redesigned or updated the center console a little bit. They're saying our cup holders are larger on this 2025 model, along with this storage system in the middle here with our wireless charger on the right. Plus, we have all USB-C charging outlets in the center and throughout the vehicle here as well, which is really cool. This GT line model does come standard with our 3-way heated seats and our 2-way heated steering wheel with our leather wraps. Super nice. Some more storage behind here and an even larger center storage system right here. Now this GT line is equipped with the premium package, which gets us our premium Bose audio system plus a panoramic moonroof and our LED interior lighting on this model. It only comes in at an additional $2,000, and I think it's kind of a no-brainer to get it on this GT line model. Of course, hopping into the rear seat, as you can see here, plenty of space. That's what makes the mid-size class such a popular pick if you're ferrying around your family or others. Just a ton of space back here. Once again, 2 more USB-C charging outlets under the center console here. We've got 2 map pockets behind our front seats and some cup holders here in the middle. And that view with that panoramic roof, oh man, it looks incredible in here. And once again, let's take a look at that revised dashboard that we get on the all-new 2025 Kia K5. And now, although there aren't any updates to our rear trunk on this model, I figured I'd show you all of the available space you get on this Kia K5. Really a lot of space, lots of width on this model. We don't have any of our hinges crushing. They are nicely hidden here. And of course, we do have our 60/40 rear seat folding pull tabs there that will just fold it down nice and easily. And of course, on the rest of this model, you can see we have our front and rear parking sonar sensors, which is a really nice safety feature to have when you're backing up here in the all-new Kia. And this is the only other change that is on the 2025 Kia K5. We have an all-new standard motor, and that is the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. It is no longer turbocharged like the previous 1.6-liter. It has a little more power, 11 more horsepower, bringing our total to 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. Now, if that number is not quite enough, you can get the GT model with our 2.5-liter turbo, 290 horsepower, backed up through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. What's great about this 2.5, though, is you still have the ability to get your optional all-wheel drive system. So this one, as equipped, does have our all-wheel drive, which is super nice if you live in a state where we might have a little more weather that calls for some extra traction. And before we wrap this up, of course, I want to show you the price of this 2025 Kia K5. This is the GT line in wolf gray with the red interior package and the premium package, all-wheel drive, and our total comes out to $33,720. Our EPA rating, 27 combined, 24 city, 33 highway. Alrighty folks, those are all of the updates on the 2025 Kia K5 GT line. Let me know, what do you think about the new styling, the all-new updated interior with that cool infotainment system? I really like the K5, and I'm glad that Kia is still putting some effort into the mid-size sedan segment and not just building all SUVs, unlike some other auto manufacturers. I really think you get a good value with this car, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts about the K5 in the comments below. Of course, if you are interested in any of our Kia vehicles, be sure to check us out online at harperkia.net, and be sure to hit subscribe because I have a ton more Kia and other automobile videos on the C. Harper Auto Group YouTube channel. Hey, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.